good morning, good afternoon. I should say the afternoon. Come on in. Alright, so I wanted to bring this to you guys' attention. So this is in Cleveland. Now, Cleveland is a huge, big city. They have different types of districts. They have District 1, District 2. I think there's 3, 4, and 5. All the way up to 6. I just wanted to show you guys. This is for, if you look at the dates right here, these are just recent, a couple months, but at least the year is 2024. So this is their crime web map, okay? We have, at the beginning here, firearms and homicides, 51, 46, total homicides, here. My eyes are messing with me right now. So how am I gonna do this? I should just go live, but I haven't had lunch, so I feel like crap right now. I had too much coffee and nothing in my stomach. I hate that. The other day I went to the doctor's office and it was a mess. I was dehydrated. Couldn't pee. Then I had a full bladder. My blood pressure was too high. Yeah, it was a mess. But we have, I'm going to put it like this so you guys can kind of see, and I'm going to read the screen. Okay. So I do have some of it highlighted too, but this is the week of 2023, week of 2024. These are the percentages. Now this is District 1, I think. Shows here the weeks and their arrest. I'll make sure you guys can see this. Everything's going good. Okay, now, grape is very, very high. I don't know if you guys can see this right here. We're going to use red. Now, the grape is very high here. Not very good. Then we have, the week of 24, there was 10. 10. We have firearms and robbery with firearms. Looks like it went down a little bit. In 2024, we have 29 versus 39 for robberies in Cleveland. Now, like I said, there's different parts of Cleveland. This is crime part 1. Now we're going to go down to, this is like traffic. This is their brownie point section here for traffic. Back in the day, we used to call it that. Now, these are your priority calls. Can you guys see that? These are the priority calls. Okay. Over here, that's a lot of calls. Now, let me just double check something, guys. Hi. Would you like to come in? Come on. Would you quit scratching? Get your butt in here. We're gonna go get you some medicine because you got that skin irritation problem. Poor Scooby. My Jack Russell had that same issue. Skin irritation problem. Ugh. Okay. And I'm gonna get him extra free collar just to be safe. He's got drops and stuff on him, but so we have down here, I have highlighted. Now this is just a chart, you know, graphics, if we like graphic. High. Person threatening with a weapon. 9 of them in this graph right here. Look at this. Threatening weapon. So this is in the last 4 days, citywide, of calls. So now we're going to come down to the part where I have pretty much highlighted what I want to talk about. Yeah, so we're gonna get down. We're gonna get there. So we have District 1. Like I said, in parts of Cleveland, there are different districts. Okay, there is. Because Cleveland is huge, but just, you know, if you guys want to find out stuff like this, you just gotta go to proper sites, and you guys can look up in your areas and what. Now, I could probably do the same with with where I am at now, but you know, sorry, I'm trying to fix my area here. Trying to work on good posture while I'm sitting here. You know, it's hard. I have a bad back, so I'm trying to work on my posture. So, different districts. Like if you look here, I have a lot of Cleveland stuff up here, just because it's Cleveland, you know, and there's a lot of cases that we've been working on that are out of Cleveland. So, yep. Now, I also have a Lansing, Michigan one. I got into my Lansing, Michigan one, which was really good. I got into it, so that's good. What is this one? Where is my Lansing, Michigan one? Get all this drama, crazy stuff. Okay, now we're going to go back to here. So, District 1, we have homicide with firearm, pretty low. 4 as of 2024, 6 in 2023, so on. But if you go to you guys' sites, you guys can get this. Now we have your assaults are pretty high. 65 is still kind of high. It was at 93. Now that's a little bit higher. Burglary, theft, arson. 14 arsons in that district. In District 1. Okay? I'm going to show you what happens in District 2. Just to show you guys, if you have a big cities, this is how they kind of break them down. Public information now. Where is... So District 1, okay. We know their stuff is pretty high, okay. For homicide, robbery, oh, and grape. Grape, that's one I didn't highlight, did I? For District 1, we'll go with green. We haven't used green too much. So this is District 1. Okay, remember, guys. Their grape was 41. 41, you guys. Okay. Now if we go back up here. Okay, so grape here was 6 in 2024. I want to make sure this is the right district. We are still in District 1. Up here, we have 247 grapes in Cleveland. City of Cleveland and the divisions of the police. I mean, do you guys not see this? This is... It's just crazy, you guys. This is fucking bonkers. That's a lot. Now, crazy. Alright, now we're going to go back to... Okay, so this is where we're at. Now we have, okay, I'm going to put me back around here so I can go to my next presentation here. Alright, now we're going to go down a little bit. These are seizures and evidence found. Which is pretty good. They did a pretty good job at seizing a lot of stuff found. Let's highlight that. Let's give that yellow. Now we got speeding, you guys. This is where they get their brownie points at. Okay, so we got seatbelt tickets. Speeding. Other. What does other mean, I wonder? Open container, no DLs. Kind of high. Driving without a suspension, DUI. Oh, we got a day curfew. 8. That's crazy. Got your priority calls all right in here. Now we're going to go down to, we're still in District 1. Okay, start District 1. Now, gives you kind of the maps and streets. This is the cool part. This is what I wanted to show you guys. So you guys can actually go to your city or wherever town you fracking live in, and you can do this. And you are going to be amazed at how it all comes out. Okay? Like, I'm sorry, but I think that is pretty cool that, it shows. It shows. And you can do this right from your computer, probably from your phone. I like to use my Copilot. I like to be on my computer when I'm doing it. But what I wanted to show you was it does kind of break down. Let me put this thing over here so we can see. Now, when I was with my ex who almost killed me, we lived on East 37th Street of Lorraine. It says place your cursor over the call and type description. Huh. Okay, so it looks like there was 22 calls, okay, to these addresses. So we got 22 calls to these certain addresses. I don't want to dox anybody, but it's just weird how, I mean, I guess it's kind of cool, I guess. I used to live on 37th, so it's just weird to see a lot of Lorraine. Lorraine is still pretty bad, you guys. But it does show, like, we have 22 calls to one address. We have 19 calls to another. 18, 14, and those are the top 12 addresses, you guys. Top 12 addresses. And that was for District 1, okay? Now I'm going to jump down to District 2. Now, District 2, I feel like their grapes have went down tremendously. Like, they don't have as many as District 2. Or District 1, sorry. District 1 had a lot, so I'm guessing then they add them all up together and put it as a equation as all of them together as, you know. But here they break it down for you guys to see what violence is going on, what types of crime you need to be aware of, what you need to be, you know, looking for when you're in, when you're out, or even just being aware of your town. You know, where you live, you should always know, you know, what's happening. You should be always alert. You can never, ever let your guard down anymore. You can't, not in this world. If you, for a fucking second, for a hot second, let your guard down anymore, you're the first one that gets hit. But it's very crazy how they break it down for you. So, if anybody, you know, you need to know where you live. Like, now, I don't live in Cleveland, but I used to. And we've been covering a lot of cases from Cleveland in the past. We've done a couple Michigan ones. So here their grape has went down tremendously. They're at 59. They're at 52 right now. They were at 59 in 2023. And you got your robberies. Oh, let me put this back, so you guys can kind of see. Assaults here are kind of high. 234, and that was in 2023. We have your confiscated, your evidence found, recovered 16 items, or 16 whatever they recovered. Now here's their citations and their summons. So I bet you my hometown will have this as well. My hometown, where I live at now, they probably have something like this. But summons, they have a lot here. So, we have seatbelt. Let me go ahead and I'm going to re-highlight this. Now this is for District 2. We're going to use pink. Okay, so for District 2 we have a lot of speedings. We have 2022 they had 513. I don't know what this other means, but they had a lot. Whatever this other means. Seat belts and speeding tickets. Open containers, not so much. Curfew, night curfew, they had 7 of them and then 6, so that went down 1. Loud noise complaints, not too bad for District 2. Summons, they only had 128, which means they're summoning people to court. District 2's year-to-date priority response calls gives you all that. Violent calls, you can click the street. I've tried and it didn't work. Now, District 2, okay. Ah. $137. Damn. You know, that's a lot of freaking phone calls to the top 12 addresses for District 2. So these are your top 12 either criminals, bad people that don't know how to behave, or, you know, like, I don't know what the codes are, what the codes mean, but these are the codes. Right here. Now, I'm going to highlight this. We're going to go red. So, we have 31 calls to... Now, this is down... Well, they have Lorraine, West 25th Street and Lorraine Ave. I know Lorraine has the weirdest streets, you guys. But, average calls... I just don't know the codes to them. It would be nice to know codes, you know, what that means, what codes mean what. But this is in the last 30 days. So they have top 12 addresses. Now, they even have District 3. Now, District 3, we have, their numbers are quite a little bit different. They're a little bit lower than what we've been seeing. So, for their grape, they have 63. Now, their robberies with no firearm is 103. You have robberies with firearm. We're at 58 for 2024, which just went down, which is good. So, me showing this is what I'm trying to show you guys is, you know, check and see, you know. Brings you to see, you know, if your cops are doing right, if they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. You know, it kind of just shows you, it's all public information, but it just shows you what the cops do, how much time and paperwork somebody has to put in to do this chart. I just think it's very interesting. And I used to live in Cleveland. It was horrible. It was really rough areas. But I'm just showing this because you guys can also look up, like, if you live in California, I'm sure they got, like, different districts and things like that. And I'm just using California as an example. But, you know, you could probably do Las Vegas. So now this one, we're still in District 3. We have robberies at 161. So there's robberies with firearms and with firearm, and then just blank. And then we got breaking and enterings. Those are kind of high, y'all. Those are really high. 257, 200, of burglaries, breaking and entering, and residential burglary. Now we got, you got your theft here. Those 900. Grand theft, MV, which is motor vehicle. Arsons, they have a lot of arsons for 2024, you guys. Now, arsons is, setting people's houses on fire, businesses on fire. Theft, there's different types of theft. Grand theft is with motor vehicle. Now, their seizures and evidence recovered is a little bit better. Recovered is 30 for District 3. What they found year to date at 24 is 48. Evidence is 95 for the year to date. And then confiscated 54. Better than, I do believe, District 2 and 1. Speedings. Whew, you guys, look at this. Speeding and seat belts. Year to date in 2022, they kicked ass. 2023, they kicked ass. And in 2024, look at their brownie points. Look at that. I mean, it went down a lot. But here, they were soaring logs. I mean, and then they got other. I don't know what this other means, but they're at 6,565. Again, this is District 3. Let's keep this in mind. District 3. So, we have summons 228. I don't know what UTT is or PIN. They got a lot. 2,000 and 4,000, whatever. We know summons is 228. We got these two as, we don't know what those mean. But those are high. Priority calls, again, they have the priority. Tells you exactly A, B, C, D units. Calls. District 3's map. And then, let me go and I wish I knew what the calls meant, I really wish I knew what the freaking calls meant. So, it shows, holy shit. Public Square, Chester Ave. Okay, so, now, Public Square, it says here, 70 calls to 50 Public Square. I wonder if that's like a downtown somewhere. Euclid Ave, I know where that. Euclid Ave is very, 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 very dangerous. This is down by the VA now. This is District 3. We're getting in town to where Martin Luther King, Chester Ave, Prospect. You got your Public Street Square. You got 24 calls to East 12th Street. I know where Chester, and I know where Prospect, Euclid. I know where Lakeside Ave. I kind of think I know where that might be at. But they got a lot of calls. 70 calls to one top 12 addresses. Euclid Ave is down by the hospital by the Wade Park, which is the VA. There's a lot of homeless vets by there too, you guys. It's sad. I just seen an article not too long ago that said that, was it in Los Angeles? They need to get more homeless housing. So District 3 had a lot. So, now, we get down to District 4. Now, their grape and robbery will go with yellow. Okay, now, their homicides and what I wanted to show you was this caught my eye. Okay. Okay, so homicide, no firearm, 0. 16, homicide, 16. How? That just dawned on me. Homicides. That just really dawned on me. That's murder. Murder, she wrote. No, listen, look, guys. Check this out. We have that homicide with the firearm, homicide with no firearm, homicide 14. That's a lot. That's in District 3. Those are low there. Their grape is high in 2024. So, District 3, we already went. So, District 4. 16, 0 with no fire, which is, I'm glad. And then the year to date is 16 total for District 4. It's really sad. It's really, really sad, you guys. This is happening big time. Alright, so let's go take a look at their grape is 48 year to date. That is ridiculous. You can't live in Cleveland, Ohio. You can't do this. I mean, arsons. 27 arsons. Grand theft with a motor vehicle, 458. $740 all other thefts. We're gonna highlight blue. Okay, let's continue. They have their top 12 callers, or their top 12 addresses coming up. which is going to be your Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. That's right. That's the entrance to, that's the exit to the VA. You know, you got to go off that exit. Martin Luther King Drive, it's really pretty right in that area. When you get off Martin Luther King Drive, you go down this curvy road, and it shows all of these different types of cultures, and like they get like this. It's very freaking awesome. It's like, I don't know what park that is, what they call it as a park, but it's like a little, kind of like a little park, or kind of like a little trail, but it shows every single different culture. Like I do believe it did show Russia. It has like this plaque, and it has some kind of message on it, and then it has usually a statue. Statue was the word I'm looking for. So this is District 4. Now, District 4 has a lot, y'all. Let's see. I don't know. The only road I know is Martin Luther King Drive. I don't even see Martin Luther King Drive is the only one I really see that I know, recognize. And their calls average a week. Or right here too, it shows you that. What do you want, mother? I'm doing a video. Sorry. I can't talk right now. District 5. Now, District 5, we're not going to be here too much longer. I just wanted to show you guys that how cool this looks. Like, not cool that, I don't want anybody to clip anything like that, but it's not cool that, you know, all this stuff is happening, all these deaths. Up here for homicide with firearm, year to date is 10. So theirs is a little bit down. So their total homicides for the year to date is 12. Now, 2023 was a different story for their homicides. This is a little bit different. 2023, they had 19, 1, and 20, which led up to, you know, that's year to date for those. Then you also have your grape. Right now, the grape is pretty high. Year to date is 40. I'm asking Copilot. Nothing right now. So, that's pretty high. Robbery with and not. We're at 54 and 56, which makes it 110 altogether. Okay. Arsons, 19. So you got 19 arsons out here. Now, our Grand Theft Auto there is extremely high. They're at 311 with the motor vehicle Grand Theft. Summons, they only had 77. This is District 5, guys. Ooh, St. Clair's really bad. 9. St. Clair Ave. Another one for St. Clair. St. Clair is not a good address. Not a good street. St. Clair is very bad. That's also just a little bit on the opposite side of St. Clair you go up this, right after you get through the little parkway, the parkway, right as you get out of the parkway, that little trail, you know, where the, there's this road to St. Clair. So it's right after that trail, right before you get to the VA. So that's crazy. Their highest calls are on Saturday, it looks like. Shows you that too. Right here in this little box. And so in a total, Cleveland has 5 districts, guys. Okay? Total of 5 districts. So they take all of their gatherings. They take all of this, okay? And probably making you sick. Shot spotters. This I wanted to show you guys really quick before I lose my train of thought. Spot shotters are the best freaking things to have in your District 1, 2, see right here, all the spot shotters though. These things are awesome to have in your town because they can spot any gun. So let me go to the top. Okay, so for 2024, it comes up to be 247 grapes. I don't know if that's really right though. Total homicide, see what it says up here, guys. But I wonder if this is just for District 1. Could be. June, and June looks like the grapes are happening. Those are the months of June, you guys. Of the grapes and robberies, grand thefts. So, okay, now, sorry I took so long, but isn't that, what do you guys think about that? Like, what do you guys think about how, like, you guys can do this in your towns? I'm just showing you guys Cleveland because we have a lot of cases out of Cleveland. We have quite a few cases out of Cleveland that involve kids. We have a lot, this book here, a lot of these is, quite a few of them are from Cleveland. And Michigan. There's a lot of them from Michigan. I think maybe 1 or 2, but I know there's 3 or 4 is Cleveland in this book. So that's why I have a lot of the Cleveland sites and stuff. But you guys can go and do this in your towns. This is Crime Analysis. So if you like to be an analyst, like I'm starting to be, I really like this kind of being able to highlight it, go through it, talk about it. Next time I'm going to bring you guys live and do it instead of from my phone. Next one, maybe I can look at the other ones. But this basically basic down for Cleveland, okay? So, now the site I got that from was, I do believe, from this site. No, not from this site. Not from that site. Not from that one. Forgive me. It was this one. was from this one, I do believe. Yeah. And all I did was, I'm not gonna let you see my stuff here, but basically what I did was went to their crime, okay? So you would go to whatever town you're going to. I'm looking at Cleveland right now, okay? As you see, I'm looking at Cleveland. So what you would do is you would go to whatever town, city, or state you fracking live. And usually sometimes, I don't know, but Cleveland has it right here. To where you can go, public records, trending topics, and then I went to crime and dashboard database. Okay, and then there you have to download it. Sometimes it goes pretty quick. Whoops, sorry. So yeah, all the attachments. I went down to the newest one, to some of the newest ones, which was 2024. I went to one of these. I can't remember. There's a lot, you know. So you would just go there. Then I also have trending topics. Okay. This will show you when it loads up. So we got a message. Wonder what this is. That's my PDF. Huh. Look at this. Cleveland Division of Police 2024, June 21st. I was recently made aware of an incident occurred at Hinkley Township. Member of our division review incident report number. Restricted duty. Yesterday I was forwarded the body cam footage from our partner agencies. I am disheartened by the actions and statements that were made by this officer. This actions are disputed, do not represent who we are in this division of our policing and training. This matter is still under investigation by the Medina County prosecutors and Alpha FBI and the Internal Affairs Unit, working with them and monitoring this investigation. As a reminder, what the hell, mother? Wow, that's crazy. Something happened. She got, whoever this person is, the chief, got footage. It won't let me do nothing to it. Oh yeah, well, right there. Oh no, wait, highlight. Something happened with the body and camera footage. The law. Wow. Wow. Okay. We just learned something. This was just recently because I just went to this. This was public on Cleveland. This is... Wow. That was the record. So you can go and click on certain records, you guys. It'll give you certain ones that you just want to look into that they've released. Sometimes you gotta pay for them, you know. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and close that. We're gonna leave. But yeah, so that's how you guys do that. Now, I do want to show you guys really quick. This person has been on my mind. She's 16 years old. She's been missing for 92 days, you guys. Out of District 3. Remember the districts we talked about? Right here. She came missing from District 3. It doesn't list missing people though. And she came from she's from District 3, okay? She's from around. If we go back and look, I could show you guys. She came missing from this around those, you know, District 3, those areas of streets. And I could probably look up and see if she's got a case, but her case number, they show her case. Maybe I can look it up somehow and find out. I don't think it gives you a way to click here. But 92 days is a lot. Oh, look, here we ask Copilot. Look. Is related to a missing person. 16. She's 16 years old, a female who was reported missing June 20. Is there anything specific you'd like to know?
Kimora Sainbaker, a 16-year-old female, was reported missing on June 7, 2024. She was last seen leaving her home in Toledo, Ohio, around 4 p.m.
Wow.
Kimora was wearing a blue hoodie, black jeans, and white sneakers at the time of her disappearance. She is described as being 5 feet 6 inches tall, with brown eyes and curly black hair. Authorities have been actively searching for her and have asked anyone with information to come forward. If you have any details or tips, it's crucial to contact the local police department. Is there anything else you would like to know or discuss about this case?
Yeah. Let's go with what efforts. We gotta do this.
The search for Kimora Sainbaker has involved several efforts. Local law enforcement, The Toledo Police Department has been actively investigating her disappearance,
Wow.
conducting interviews, and following up on leads.
I thought she was from
Authorities have
Cleveland.
issued public appeals for information, including sharing her description and last known whereabouts on social media and local
I
news
come
outlets.
corrected, you
Community
guys.
involvement. Volunteers and community members have organized search parties and distributed flyers in the area. Collaboration with other agencies. The police have been working with state and national agencies to broaden the search and share information. Use of technology. Surveillance footage from nearby areas is being reviewed, and tips received through hotlines and online platforms are being investigated. If you have any information or tips, it's crucial to contact the Toledo Police Department. Every bit of information can help. Is there anything else you'd like to know or discuss about this case?
Let's see if there's any updates.
As of now, there haven't been any significant updates on the investigation into
I'm
Kimora
sad.
Saintbaker's disappearance. The authorities continue to search for her and are urging anyone with information to come forward. It's a challenging time for her family and the community, but the ongoing efforts and support from everyone involved are crucial. Let's keep hoping for positive news soon. If there's anything else you'd like to discuss, or if you have any other questions, feel free to ask.
Wow, you guys, isn't that so cool that you can just have your... This is my good friend, co-pilot here. She's awesome. But this is... I had no idea she was missing from Toledo. So I'm guessing what Cleveland does is post all the missing. So if we go down to, for example, we can do this case number. See who this one's missing from.
The case number 2024-00160935 is associated with a missing person named Nevaeh Shaw. She is a 15-year-old female who was reported missing on June 7th, 2024.
Toledo.
Nevaeh was last seen in Toledo, Ohio, and her disappearance has been under investigation since then.
Oh my god.
Would you like more details about her case or the efforts being made to find her?
You guys.
Nevaeh Shaw, a 15-year-old female, was reported missing on June 7, 2024. She was last seen in Toledo, Ohio. Nevaeh is described as being 5 feet 4 inches tall, with brown eyes and black hair. At the time of her disappearance, she was wearing a red jacket, blue jeans, and black sneakers. Authorities have been actively searching for her and have asked anyone with information to come forward. If you have any details or tips, it's crucial to contact the local police department. Would you like to know more about the efforts being made to find her or any other details?
There's no photo of this little girl.
I couldn't find a specific photo of Nevaeh Shaw in the search results. However, you might be able to find her photo on local news websites or social media pages dedicated to missing persons in Toledo, Ohio. If you have any other questions or need further assistance, feel free to ask.
Okay, so that was another... So these two girls right here are from Toledo. It's so sad. Thank God for Cleveland for putting them out. We're going to ask co-pilot about this one. Cleveland, Ohio, okay. So he went missing from Cleveland. Again, no photo.
The case number 2024-00160458 is associated with a missing person named Alex Ham. He is a 9-month-old male who was reported missing on June 7, 2024. Alex was last seen in Cleveland, Ohio. Would you like more details about his case or the efforts being made to find him?
About his case. about his case. How do I get I wish they would give us a 9-month-old male. So is he a baby? Well, he has been found, but why is this not updated? Wow, we're gonna have to cover that for another. We're gonna have to go over this at another time. I'm already at 1 hour and 1 minute. I gotta go get lunch. It's at 1:13. I'll be sick. You guys go and look this site up, please. This is the Cleveland, city of Cleveland, and you can find a lot of missing. There's a lot on here. I have it saved actually on my thing here. It's one of my Cleveland ones, but alright, y'all. I gotta stop recording this. I gotta call my mother. I love you guys. Have a great day.